I am Chris Cook. I'm with Farmers Bank, headquartered in Marion, Kentucky. I serve as our Chief Administrative Officer, which means I lead our IT function. For us, especially as a smaller bank that doesn't have fully staffed departments, particularly in the IT function, just that network security is certainly an ever changing and ever concerning issue. I think literally the thing that keeps our president up at night now is what happens if our network is compromised. The tangible and intangible cost to the bank's operation, to our reputation, those are in numbers that I don't even want to begin to calculate. So the most recent implementation that I in particular have been involved with is the SIEM as a service that your managed services division offers. For those that are non-technical like me, that's basically 24/7 monitoring of your network security. So we do have a very small IT staff in-house. In fact, when we started looking at a provider for the SIEM as a service, we actually had 2 IT folks. We're down to 1 now that's an actual specialist. We obviously have partners that help us in other ways on that, but in terms of being on staff, obviously that individual, even when we had 2, they've got to sleep and eat and have a life. So there is no way they can provide that 24/7 monitoring. Prior to us engaging CSI to be our SIEM as a service provider, our network administrator had written what he would call a log aggregator, which is kind of what he would say was a poor man's SIEM. So we did have something that was sort of in place, but it had no prioritizing, because like with CSI service, you all have a product that actually takes those logs in and it's able to rank them automatically and then automatically escalate to a human being to review those that it knows have risk or potential risk. That it definitely has been a huge leap and change of improvement for us. We began looking actually about 3 to 4 years ago, and we interviewed several different companies. Something just never clicked. The thing with CSI is, unlike those large providers who monitor all industries, CSI only monitors financial institutions. So they are specialized not only in the general IT world out there and the threats that are going on, but they're also keeping track of those specifically targeting financial institutions. You just can't get that expertise anywhere else. They've been addressed in 2 ways. Number 1, we do have that 24/7 monitoring now, and so our network administrator and myself sleep a whole lot better than we did before. We know that we have got a whole team of experts, whereas our network admin does all things IT and tries to keep up with all the trends. The CSI team, that's all they do. They're going to know exactly what to look for, whereas it might take too long for our internal person to do that. I would recommend this to other banks even at this point, just because I know the people involved, they're not going to find a better partner. The other thing that I think makes it unique, and for those that would use CSI as a core provider, CSI is already heavily invested in the success of your institution. So knowing that you've got a partner that's already invested with you in your success, and they're specializing in financial institution security, honestly, I don't know why someone would look at anyone else.